Meet the new Earthroamer LTX, which entered the market this year as the successor of the very popular LTI series. Coming at a price range of $900,000, this off-road motorhome offers some significant upgrades, such as a large garage at the back which makes it look totally different and maybe even better than the Earthroamer LTI. Let's take a look.
Motorhome luxury.
The length of the camper van is 29 feet, which is similar to the previous series. It's a medium-length motorhome that can be parked very conveniently and does not require a very large garage. That's a benefit. However, the front of the vehicle confirms that it is not a mini camper van or as such. In the front, you get to see a very bold yet fascinating design. The boldness comes from the big Earthroamer bumper and the massive camper bed area just above the main cabin. Apart from that, you get a large windshield, 2 mirrors, and all the necessary lights that's there in a motorhome. There is also a winch at the bumper with a capacity of 16,500 pounds. The LTX is built on the new Ford F550 chassis and comes with a 6.7-liter turbo diesel V8 engine that can offer 330 horsepower. Another important thing to note is that the whole body of the camper van is made of vacuum-infused carbon fiber. This gives extra strength and durability to your dream motorhome. The LTX also comes with a 4-corner air ride suspension that gives you the ability to enable different ride heights and drive your vehicle more smoothly on uneven terrains and off-road tracks. Not only that, the LTX includes 4 43-inch military-grade tires on beadlock wheels with a 75 mph speed rating that will make your off-road trip a lifetime experience. Moving towards the passenger's side, you can see the entry door that leads you to the co-driver's seat. However, as you move forward, there is another door that leads you to the area where you can either have more captain's chairs or a sofa or something like that. What we should talk about right now is that the special pass-through gives you direct access to the camper from the main cabin. So if you don't want to get out of the camper van and also wish to use the camper, you can use this pass-through and avoid all the hustles. Up next, we have the main entry door with the entry steps. It's actually a slight upgrade from the previous LTI series. However, we'll talk about it a bit later in the video. For now, let's keep moving forward, and then we have the big rear garage. This was actually present in the previous Earthroamer SX series, but was removed from the LTI. However, the good news is that it's back. You can store different sorts of equipment here, and there's also a power supply, so that might be useful for charging some batteries or using other electronic items. Up next, you get a totally new box design, which is the exterior storage box. In the LTI, we saw the swinging storage racks where you could mount on bikes and all. However, with the LTX, you get this rigidly mounted storage box that gives you the ability to install multiple exterior kitchen options, including an induction cooktop, grill, BBQ, whatever you like. And the slide-out tray ensures that they are all easily accessible whenever you need them. On the back of the vehicle, you get this special MOLLE panel that is going to be on this large box. This MOLLE panel gives you the access to mount different accessories on top of it. For example, a bike or a table or something like that. There is also the spare tire on the back. However, this time it is mounted rather than just placed there. And yes, it comes down with powered access, so you don't have to be a massive giant in order to get it down. Seems convenient, right? There is another winch on the back, by the way. Moving on to the driver's side, you get the 2 fuel tanks that can together hold up to 95 gallons of diesel. Then, there is also the exterior access to the cassette area, which is going to be the toilet system. It's actually a cartridge system that can be removed and dumped at a dump station, restroom, or other suitable places. In our previous video on the LTI, some people complained that the motorhome had a cassette and no proper black water tank. But Earthroamer still decided to put a toilet cassette in the LTX again. What do you guys think? While we are talking about capacity and all, it's important to know that the Earthroamer LTX can hold up to 100 gallons of fresh water and 40 gallons of gray water. That is, the water coming out from your shower and the kitchen area. Going forward, you get the driver's door that looks pretty identical to the passenger side with the same equipment. Installed on the roof of the Earthroamer LTX is a set of solar panels that generate up to 1,480 watts of energy that can be used to charge the 18,000 watt-hour batteries. The roof is also accessible through the very luxurious bunk bed, which we will talk about in a bit. However, let's come back to the main entry door and see the upgrade that I was talking about earlier. First of all, the main entry door has been slightly moved forward as compared to the previous LTI or LT series. That is one of the reasons why we get to see such a big storage box. Apart from that, the entry door is now a bit wider. To be precise, it's 26 inches wide, giving you much easier and more convenient access to the inside of the motorhome, which has some amazing features to look out for. Let's quickly get into the motorhome, and believe me, this interior has changed so much compared to the LTI. Through the main entry door, you get inside the living area, which looks very classy with the special walnut wood design. The very first thing that's going to catch your attention is the bathroom area, which isn't the biggest out there, but has enough space for you to do everything that's necessary. This is a wet bath, so it has the toilet cassette, your shower band, and cabinetaries in which you can keep toilet paper or other toiletries as per your needs. There is also a foldable seating table installed just above the cassette, so you can have a much fresher shower experience. It's a small add-on, but can be very useful. As we move a bit towards the back of the motorhome, you'll see the kitchen area. A new thing about this kitchen area is that Earthroamer is now using the Infused cook system, which has to offer an amazing feature. So, unlike many camper vans where you either get a separate cooktop or a hidden one that can be removed, the LTX actually has a totally concealed induction that doesn't even require you to remove the countertop. The induction is actually installed beneath this porcelain countertop. This totally changes the overall appearance of this area, giving you a much cleaner and minimal vibe. But how would you cook? All you need to do is just place your pot or pan on the countertop, and there you go. Cool, right? Apart from this, the kitchen also includes a drawer-style microwave, an oven, and obviously the sink, which can be covered. On the other side of the countertop, you get a very smart refrigerator with 3 different sections. The uppermost section is going to be your permanent fridge. However, the bottom 2 sections can be customized as per your preference. If you want both of them to be freezers, there you go. If you want one to be the fridge and the other to be the freezer, there you go again. It's a very cool feature that gives you so many options and the freedom to choose. Another important thing to note is that all 3 of these sections are operated by different compressors, so you also have the option to control each one of them individually. A small yet crucial difference between the LTI and the LTX is that the former had a centralized vacuum cleaner that could come in very handy for cleaning the camper van. But the LTX doesn't have one. What difference do you think this would make? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Moving backward, we have the dinette or lounge area that just looks so luxurious. It's built on a little higher surface, so you'll have to climb a small step to reach there. There are large windows on 3 sides of the dinette area that can be opened, allowing natural air and light to enter the room. These windows have bug screens and privacy screens, so if you don't want someone from the outside to take a peek into the motorhome, that's completely possible. There's also a large TV to fulfill your entertainment needs. However, the main highlight is the big L-shaped sofa set and the table. The sofa can easily seat 4 to 6 people, making enough room for the whole family. And the table can be lowered down to make it a coffee table as well. But that's not it. The table can drop even further, allowing you to make this room a proper sleeping area. If you have extra guests or little kids who want to have their time, it's the perfect solution. However, this is not the primary bedroom of the motorhome. The primary bedroom in the Earthroamer LTX is actually located on the bunk bed area just above the driver's cabin. This is a big California king-sized bed that's super comfortable and has enough space for 2 adults or 3 kids. The bunk bed area is another luxury space in the camper van, as it is well equipped with a large TV, 3 small windows on each side for natural air and light, and a big glass roof hatch that can do the work of your skylight. Not to mention, the whole motorhome has an amazing lighting setup that'll lift your mood. The bunk bed area can be accessed through a ladder, which can actually be removed to allow the direct pass-through from the cab area, as mentioned earlier. Just beside this ladder, you get a big storage cabinet in which you can store your gear, clothing, and other stuff whether you are going out or coming inside the motorhome through the main entry door. There is also a big closet just beside the refrigerator that allows you to keep your clothes and all. Speaking of storage, the Earthroamer LTX overall offers very decent storage space, with cabinets present in the kitchen area, the bedroom, and near the entry door. Near the entry door, you all get the main control panels of the motorhome, which are completely touchscreen. Without pulling up levers and pushing down buttons, you can easily perform so many actions in the motorhome, from changing the lights to managing the refrigerator. Let's now head to the driver's cabin that has up to 4 seats, including one driver's seat, and can be replaced with more storage options or a dog seat as well, as mentioned earlier in the video. Apart from that, you also get a smart Ford Sync controller that lets you control a lot of things in the vehicle. For example, you can turn on different cameras such as the rear camera, front camera, or even the chassis camera while driving to make sure you are going safe. Speaking of safety, there is still a 24/7 security system around the entire Earthroamer. And if you still don't feel safe, just press the safety button, and the entire Earthroamer lights up from outside to scare away the animals or mysterious creatures. How would you rate the new Earthroamer LTX out of 10? Let us know in the comments. If you are more interested in such off-road camper vans, you should also watch this video. Click on it, and I'll see you soon at a new Motorhome Luxury.